All right, it's all right. Let's start off with borders. Let's start it off, boys. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. W, bro, can you open my new TikTok? That's your new TikTok account? Why do you have a new TikTok account? Abby lifts. Abby what? Abby Bell lifts. Are you trolling? That's not in your new TikTok account. You trolling, my guy. For the algorithms. Oh, I'll do it then. Alright, Mansif. Wait, hold up. How do I copy that, bro? Why don't you jump on that account and let's see. ABILBYA. That? 1 day ago. Why did you make a new account? What's going on? Holy cow, you've been uploading. Holy cow. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Damn, he yoked. Yeah, man. So are you, bro? So are you, broski? Alright. Borders. Let's have a look. Strength going up. 38 decline. Does anyone actually do decline anymore? I haven't done decline in ages. Not gonna lie. I haven't done decline in ages. 36 round. Alright, let's have a look at this one. Yo, man, is Duck Boy. Open his account instead, please. Alright, cool. Duck Boy. Alright, we got Borders in the chat. Borders, what are you saying? I can repost videos. No, I just searched it. It's this one, right? Cool. Alright, Borders. Let's have a look. Have you ended the bulk, Borders? Let me know. Have you ended the bulk? Cause don't go overboard with the bulk. You know what I mean? Do the I'm back one. Okay, I will. Boom. Let's see. I'm back. This is peak bulk, right? This here is peak bulk right here, I think. Borders, do the I'm back one. I'm back. Yeah, bro's cooking with his arms. Yeah, I'll say. Right, obviously the muscle mass is there. You know, very decent definition. Probably about what 15% body fat. But yeah, from the beginning of last year, Borders, I see crazy progress. You know, this is a 1 year progress, right? From the first time I've ever rated you. But yeah, very good progress. A lot of muscle mass, right? You're filling out your frame pretty well, right? You're pretty lean as well. I wouldn't say you're very lean, but I'll say you're averagely lean. You're probably about 15% body fat. You know, small waist, wide shoulders, cap shoulders. Actually, you got the striations on the shoulders as well. I'll say probably work on your back a little bit more. I think your front is overpowering your back. Pause. But yeah, other than that, man, great physique. I'll give this physique a solid 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. All you need to do is cut down a little bit of body fat, you know, a little bit more muscle mass, and boom, final form. You'll be at final form, man. Sell final form, you know what I mean? But yeah, great physique, man. Great physique. Come on now, Borders. Rate my physique. I will, bro. I will. Give me a moment. All right. There we go. There is Borders. I'm just maintaining. Yeah, just maintain right now. You don't need to bulk anymore. All right, you do not need to bulk anymore. All right, so we have 7XCK2. All right, 7XCK2. Let's have a look. Everyone double tap the screens and follow up, boys. I would appreciate it. Let's have a look at 7XCK2. How do I pull out the chat? There we go. Pull out the chat. And wait, hold up. Hold up a minute. Me, Stan Hamill. Yes, I will. Give me a moment. All right, so let's have a look at this. All right, this 7XKC2, CK2, whatever your name is. All right, obviously this is like I will say this is like a beginner's physique. However, you look pretty tall. How tall is you, bro? You look like 6'3" or something. All right, hella tall guy. right? But I'll say pretty lean, probably about 14% body fat. But you're just lacking the muscle mass. 5'10", 5'11", you look taller than that. God damn, you look hella tall. Check the first pinned one. All right, let's have a look. The first pinned one. Hello, I'm a person. My name is... Okay, boom. Anakin is gone. Okay, obviously, you know, you're decently lean, but you're just lacking the muscle mass. He has a long torso. Is that why he looks like 6'3"? I see. Right. I have short torso and short legs. He will look like David Lade. Yeah, man. If you put on more muscle, right, I think the only thing you're lacking is muscle mass and muscle maturity. So what you want to do is just spend more time in the gym, put in the reps, put in the consistency, right? Get more muscle mass. I wouldn't say do a bulk. I would say do a main gain as well, right? Just keep the leanness whilst building that muscle, right? Keep the leanness. Giddy, hey yo, what's good? What's good, Giddy? Right, everyone, double tap the screens, like up the live, boys. I would appreciate it. And follow up 10-10 potential. Yeah, potential. Everyone's a 10-10 potential if they work hard. You know what I mean? So physique rating wise, this is like an average physique, like a near average to beginner's physique. I'll give this like a solid 5 out of 10. 7x CK2. You just need to bang out the gym more. Yeah. Thank you. No worries, man. How long have you been in the gym, 7x CK2? How long is the journey? Let's have a look. August 25. So about a few months. So about 4 or 5 months, right? 4 or 5 months. Oh, I can't even maths. August 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah. About 6. But yeah, man, just keep going. 6 months, right? In the grand scheme of things, is not very that long, right? But I can see decent progress. Right? I can see very good progress in that 6 months. So all you need to do is keep going, keep building, bro. All right, Duck Boy, welcome to the chat. He's a fighter. He's a boxer. All right. He's right. He's floating like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but there's no physique here, bro. Duck Boy, where's the physique? I can't see the physique. I'm not a boxer, I'm not a fighter myself, so I can't comment on anything but anything fighting, you know what I mean? I'm a lover, not a fighter. She likes me because I'm a boxer. Okay. Can't really see. Okay. This is a your life contains themes that may find uncomfortable, has been restricted, dangerous activities and challenges. What? Why am I? What? How is that dangerous? What the hell? Account in bio. Oh, my bad. Bro, how am I meant to search that? That's like emoji galore, bro. What the hell is this? What the hell did you get me to search? What the hell is this? I'm trying to search this. I'm guessing this one, right? Right. Let me appeal this. All right. This is unclear. Can dimension above. All right. All right. Let me appeal that. I might have to restart the live, boys. All right. But okay, the imbalance is disgusting. All right. Let's have a look at the imbalance. I'll say obviously, you know, you got great arms, good core, but the chest is very lacking, right? The chest is very lacking. But I'll still say this is like a beginner's physique. This is still like a beginner's physique. It looks dangerous. My bad, bro. Bro's getting flagged. Yeah, bro's getting flagged from the boxing. What's going on? But yeah, this is a decent physique. You know what I mean? This is still beginners in my eyes. Right, you got a little bit of definition coming through, but I think you're holding on to quite a bit of body fat. Right, body fat wise, you're probably about 17% body fat. Right, but you got a decent amount of definition coming through. When's me after abuse. But yeah, you got a decent amount of muscle mass coming through, but you still got a long way to go. I'll give this like a 5 point, like a 5 out of 10. I'll give you like a 5 out of 10 as well. All right, I think you're just lacking a lot of leanness, lacking a little bit of muscle. Check the back, please. Check the back. Where's the back? Boom, boom, boom. Where's the back? All right, yeah, obviously the back is good, right? Bro, guess, bro. W guess, bro, but he's 16%. He's 16%? How do you know? How do you know, man's lift? Look at the top. Rate mine. I will. Nah, it's actually 15. He's not 15. Alright. I don't think it's 15%. Alright, I think there's just too much fat on the torso and the chesticle area. Alright, but he has very decent arms. Alright, but other than that, but he has, his back is very lean though. His back is very lean. That's what I want to say. His back is very lean. But yeah, I'll give this like a solid 5 out of 10. I think you just build more muscle, get more proportional, right? Obviously, you do a lot of boxing, so it's mostly arms. So train your other body parts as well. Core, chest, lower back. You know what I mean? 6'3", 83 kilos. Come on now. Everyone double tap the screen, son, and follow up. I would appreciate it, boys. All right, we got man's lift. This is man's lift. What did he say? Man's lift. Did he say, which one did he say to rate? Wait, I don't know. I'll just look at this one. Is man's lift here? 6 foot 80 kg right now. Come on now, man's lift. All right, man's lift is progressing pretty good, right? From the first time I rated him back in January or February last year, right? Progression's been crazy. I don't know, right? Last time he told me he was on something, but I'm not too sure if he was trolling or not, right? but yeah, this is a very good physique, right? Obviously, capped shoulders, full chest, good six-pack abs, probably around 14% body fat, right? Right, good obliques coming through, right? I think arms is very good. Let me see back. Pause. Is there back in there? Check a few vids. Right, no worries, man. I'll check a few vids, right? But they look all the same to me. Yeah. But yeah, man, great physique. I'll say this is like nearly top tier, right? What I can say is maybe work on your lats a little bit more, right? Because don't think your lats are coming through when you're doing the side pose and stuff like that, right? But I can't. Is there a lat video? Is there a lat video? I can't see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, maybe work on the lats a little bit more, maybe lower back a little bit more to really balance out the physique. But other than that, this is a great physique, man's lift, man. You already know. Yeah, you already know. Great physique. I'll give this a solid, like a solid 8.3 out of 10. 8.3 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Guess my body fat. I will. Once I get to you, I'll guess the body fat. All right, guys. Is my live still restricted? This action in this live are performed by professionals, only supervised by do not attempt. What is TikTok on about? I'm not even attempting anything. All right, boys. Everyone double tap the screens and follow up, boys. Let's get this shit up to 5K. And guys, if you want me to rate your physique, just type me in the chat so I can grab your profiles right now. All right, type me in the chat. Let's see. So we got Stan Hamo. We have where in the list I am. Well, I'm gonna put you in the list right now. Rudy Fitness. All right, we've got Rudy Fitness. We got George. We got Zesh. We have let's have a look. Got Zesh. And where's my chat gone? What the hell? There we go. And we got RM. All right, boys. We've got a nice little stack here. Let's have a look, boys. Everyone double tap the screens, man. Let's get this shit up. Let's train our fingers right now. All right, train our fingers. Let's get up to 5K. And if you haven't done so already, boys, you know what to do. Follow up. George, you're here, bro. Somewhere. George, you're here. All right, relax. I got your profile up. All right, I'm gonna just go one by one, and we'll see how it does. All right, we got Stan Hamill. All right, Stan Hamill. Tower 26 has got us feeling already. All right, you got decent back, a little bit of muscle definition coming through, but I can't see much. All right, the camera. Told bro, I'm hungry. All right, wait, what? Okay, I thought this was you. Is this you? This is not you, right? Okay. I think this is you here. Obviously, okay. I'll say this is still like a beginner's physique, right? This is. I will. You didn't type me, bro. I said type me in the chat, and I'll get your profile up. But you didn't type me, so that's why. All right, gotta listen. Go on a different one. Which one? Which one am I looking at? Stan Hamill. All right. There's only right. This is the most recent one, no? Yeah, I'll say okay. Yeah, okay. This is. I think this is the before. This is the after. Okay, this is the after. I'll say this is a decent physique, right? There's a decent physique. You got wide shoulders, small waist, pretty lean as well. You got six pack coming through. Probably around like, probably about 14% body fat. You're on the left. I was the first, bruv. Well, when I asked to bring up the profile, bro, come on now. You're the guy on the left. All right, the guy on the left. All right, let's have a look. All right. Obviously, you got a decent amount of muscle. You're not as lean as this guy, but you got the muscle mass there. You know, you got the muscle mass there. I can't really tell how much body fat you have. Probably around 15-16% body fat, give or take, right? But you got a decent amount of muscle mass underneath it. What you want to do is cut down the body fat like 1 or 2%, right? Get down to like 13% just to get the abs more visible, right? The striations, the separation of muscle more visible. But other than that, this is a good intermediate physique, right? I'll give this a solid 6 out of 10. Pretty decent physique. I think you just need a little bit more muscle, cut down the body fat a little bit more, and you should be good. Yeah. Stan Hamill. Okay, we got Rudy's Fitness. Let's have a look, Rudy. Let's have a look. All right. What am I looking at, Rudy? There. The cut is different. There. Can't really see the physique properly, Rudy. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but this is like a Rudy. I would say this is like a pretty. Oh, what happened? This is I'll say this is like a beginner to intermediate physique. Go to the one of the earlier ones. How early are we talking? You don't have that much. All right, yeah, you got a decent physique. You got a decent physique. You got a six pack coming through. I'll say your arms and whoa, that's kind of sus, bro. How far down is your pants, bro? All right, hold up. That's kind of sus. All right, let me bring this down here. There we go. That's better. Where do I send? I just click on your profile picture, Julian. Right, you got decent. I think you got decent upper, right? You got decent shoulder, arms, abs. But I think you need to focus on the chesticles a little bit more to really fill out your frame. I think the only thing that is lacking, right, that is not in proportion, is your chest. Maybe lower chest rather than upper. I think you got decent upper. It's just the lower that's quite lacking. But other than that, this is a solid physique. I'll give this pretty lean as well, pretty aesthetic. I'll give this like a 6.5 out of 10. You just need to build more muscle and you should be good. All right, very good physique. Rudy Fitness. Only have my back. Hey, come on now, Julian. Only have your back. Physique over the last 4 years. Check out my boy Sanders, bro. Check out your boy. Share the live to your boy and get him in here, right? Live in the flesh, right? I can just say my boy. Can I rate my boy Chris Bumstead? You know what I mean? He's my next door neighbor. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. Let's have it. George, are you still up in there? George is still up in there. I don't think George is still up in there actually. George. Oh, fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Thank you, George. I appreciate that. All right, George. Yeah, you got a decent amount of muscle mass on you. right? Pretty lean, 13% body fat, good cap shoulders, right? You got striations coming through on the chest and the shoulders. Yeah, probably about 13%, right? Again, decent amount of muscle mass. I'll say you're nearly there, man. You're nearly at final form, right? You're nearly at final form. I think you just need around 8 kg, probably about 5 to 10 kg of muscle mass to really fill out the frame, right? But other than that, bro, this is a solid physique. I'll give this a solid, like a solid 7.8 out of 10. 7.8 out of 10. Very good physique, man. I can't see the back. Let's see if you got the back. Yeah, you got a decent amount of muscle, very proportional as well. Come on now, George. Let's go. Thank you, bro. 6'3", man. 6'3" as well. Pretty hard to fill out the frame at 6'3", man. So well done on that. W's in the chat. Yeah, I send my physique on your TikTok DMs. Can you rate it? TikTok DMs? Do you have it on TikTok? If it's on TikTok, I just click on your profile. If you're gonna send a photo, right, hop onto the Discord. My latest vid pics are 6 months apart. Home workouts. There are pics on other vids. Zesh. Alright. So he said, wait, I'm so good about my latest vid, the pics are 6 months apart. Alright, 6 months apart. Let's have a look. Alright, 6 months apart. You know, obviously that's a decent, that's a W transformation for 6 months. Alright. W transformation for 6 months. He coming from hella skinny to, you know, you got a decent amount of muscle on you, decent amount of fat. But I would say, right, you're still, you know, you're still in the beginning stage of your physique progressing, right? The progress is still in the beginner stage. You know, you got some definition coming through, some separation on the biceps and shoulders, but on the grand scheme of things, you do need a lot more muscle. Cut down the body fat a little bit more, but that's it, man. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, you look pretty young as well, so you got time, right? You look pretty young as well. But for this physique rating, right? Rating as a whole, I'll give this like a 5.1 out of 10. 5.1 out of 10. You know, just need to build more muscle, man. Matea, thank you for the 24 roses, man. I appreciate you. It smells amazing. You know, I appreciate it. Can I show you my 1 year progress? Of course. All right, let me just get through these people first. All right, we've got RM in the chat. RM, hey, come on now. This is like top tier physique here, boys. Top tier physique. All right, this is RM. I can tell this, bro. Play. What's happening? Why is it not playing? Okay. Okay. Okay, look at the back on that, boy. All right, look at the back on this. Check my boy, brother. I'll screen record it and send it to him. Sanders Vern on TikTok. All right, cool. I will, Matea. All right, I will. All right, let me just get through this this thing first. All right, obviously, you know, very lean, right? A lot of muscle. All right, very lean, a lot of muscle. Probably about 12% body fat, right? Good full chest, very lean, defined back, right? Maybe you should get like a phone stand, right, to record your back, because this angle's like kind of not aesthetic, right? But other than that, right, great cap shoulders, good full chest as well, 6-pack abs. What can I say? All right, veins on your abs as well, very good, right? This is like nearly final form. I'm not too sure how tall you are, but yeah, this is a great physique. I'll give this like an 8.5 out of 10. 8.6 out of 10. 8.6 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Right? I think you're around like 12% body fat, give or take, right? 6'1", 12% body fat. You're probably around about 90 kg, right? 90 kg, give or take. But yeah, very good physique, bro. I think if you get to 95 kg at 12%, right, you'll be at final form. 74, 75, so 74 kg at 6'1", 12% body fat. You look heavier than that. What the helly? I'm Charlie, 75 kg. Alright, cool. Rate me, I will, boys. But yeah, RM, very good physique, bro. We got AN Will PS. AN Will PS. 5 ways to change yourself. Is this him, bro? This guy is mogging. All right, he's a barber. All right, so let's have a look. Where's the physique? Where's the physique is at? Where's the physique? Let's have a look. Is he still up in there? And we 07. And we 07. You still up in here? Boys, everyone double tap the screens, man. And follow up, boys. I would appreciate it. Let's see. Where's the physique? Which one is the physique? Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, this is a solid physique as well, boys. All right. A lot of muscle mass, pretty lean as well. Not as lean as the previous guy, probably around 14% body fat. Right. Nice round shoulders, full chest. Triceps is crazy. Triceps going in ham. Right, six pack abs is there, but it's slightly coming through. Obliques is slightly coming through. I would say, right, maybe cut down the body fat by 1 or 2%, right, just to get more definition in the abdomen area. More striations on the shoulders will come out as well when you drop down the body fat a little bit. And then, okay, this is where he came from. All right, this is where he came from. W's in the chat, man. All right, but yeah. Very good physique, very aesthetic as well, very proportional, right? That's the main thing, right? You need to be proportional to your height as well. But yeah, this is a solid physique. I'll give this a solid 8 out of 10. Very good physique, man. I think you just need to cut down the body fat a little bit more, put on a little bit more muscle mass to really fill out the frame. Probably about 5 to 10 kg, but that's about it, man. You're nearly there, nearly at final form. But very good physique, bro. Very good physique. All right, boys. All right, let's get another batch on. All right, let me get another batch on. There is Sanders Vern. All right, let's see. Who is Sanders Vern? Sanders Vern. Ronnie. I don't know who that is. User. Who is this, bro? Sander. Did I type it right? Hold up, boys. Sander. All right, boys. Everyone, as you guys are waiting right now, double tap the screens and follow up. What the hell did I search, bro? Sanders Vernie. Bro, it's Sanders Varne. VA or VAR. My bad. Who's this guy? This guy. This is your boy. Let's have a look. All right, let's have a look. All right, you ready, boys? You ready? All right, hold up. Can you rate my physique 6'4"? Of course I will. Of course. Please review the third most recent video. I will, boys. All right, just give me a moment. I'm only one guy, so please be patient with me. All right, as you are waiting, let's train our finger skills and double tap the screens and follow up, boys. If you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it. All right, let's have a look. Standards. All right, obviously this guy competes. All right, obviously, okay, competed. Okay, that's a little bit sus, right? This is why I don't like looking at competition photos, because the shorts and the speedos is a little bit too sus, man. All right, so let me look at something else, because I don't want to be looking at speedos, not gonna lie. Yeah? NGL, boys. All right, oh my god, and that as well. Come on. All right, okay, why is everything getting in panties, bro? All right, let's have a look at this one. All right, obviously muscle mass is crazy, right? Okay, let me pause. My goodness. All right, muscle mass is crazy. Leanness, obviously, when you're in season, out of season, he fluctuates between like probably about 14% down to like 5%, right? But ideally, for purely aesthetic, right, for purely day-to-day living, not competing, I would suggest around 10 to 15% body fat. Actually, 10 to like 13% body fat to really be aesthetically pleasing. But obviously this guy competes, so he fluctuates a lot. Yeah, he got decent amount of muscle mass, very proportional. You got veins. Wait, he's 17-year-old. This guy is 17, right? All right, this is pretty crazy at 17. But yeah, man, this is a very good physique. I'll give this a solid 8.9 out of 10. 8.9 out of 10. I think, right? I'm so confused because, right, this guy and this guy here looks totally different, right? What's going on here, right? I don't know when this was posted, but I don't know when this is posted, right? This pin video right here, he looks, the muscle mass is not quite there yet on this photo right here. But this one, right, hella muscle mass. I think that's maybe his first competition, but I'll say very, very good physique, man, right? if I was gonna suggest anything, right, I'm not even too sure, man. I can't even see. It looks very. There's no like live video, right, of him posing. It's just like static photo and him working out. So, all right, there we go. No, this is static photo as well. But yeah, very good physique. What can I say? All right, boys. If you want me to rate your physique, boys, type gold in the chat right now. Type gold in the chat, and I'll bring up your profile, bro. Hey yo, all right. We have Shams to lift. We've got Will. We've got Ken Z. We have Toby WH. And then let's have a look. Oh shit, my computer's freezing, boys. Toby, we got. Who do I miss? Toby, we got Tage Mage, we got Matthews, Tage Mage, Matthews. Boom. That's it. Thank you for the likes and the follow, by the way, boys. I appreciate it, man. We got Milko. We've got Joe. We have, let's have a look. Joe, come on. Got Joe, 12k video, 12k view videos. All right, Milko. We got Bob MC and MJ24. All right, boys. All right, boys. Let's start this. Do you guys want me to do quick, rapid rating, or do you want me to analyze the physique as well? Let me know. All right, let me know. In the meantime, clear up the screens, boys. Clear up the screens. Analyze, like cool. Quick analyze, like cool. I'll meet in the middle. All right, I'll do a quick analyze. All right, obviously this is a very good physique, right? This is like nearly top tier physique. Probably about 11% body fat, 10% body fat, give or take. Right, probably about 10% actually. Right. You got a very deep abs coming through. Right, solid cap shoulders, decent triceps and chest as well. Very proportional. But this is just one photo. Right. I would like to see a video to see the back as well. Right. But obviously there's no video. Right. But let me refresh this just in case. No video. Right. Shams to lift is a very good physique. Right. I'm gonna give this a solid, like a solid 8.8 out of 10. Right, very good physique. I think, right, maybe, right. I think you just need a little bit more muscle mass, probably about 5 kg, more muscle mass all around to be at final form. But other than that, bro, very good physique, bro. What can I say? We've got Will here. Will here started off from very skinny. Now he's got, a decent amount of muscle on him. I would say this is like an intermediate physique, right? Obviously he has a little bit of striations coming through the chest, a little bit on the shoulders as well. I think he's holding on to around like 15% body fat, give or take, right? Probably about 15% body fat. Actually, probably about 14. This is Jan 25 actually. Wait, hold up. Jan 26. Yeah, so I think you bulked up to around like 14-15% body fat, right? But obviously you got more muscle now. I would say, right, if you cut down the body fat by 1 or 2%, right, get down to like 13%, right, then more of your abs will come through, more of the lower abs will come through, more definition will come through. But other than that, all you need to do is add more muscle as well. You probably need around 10 to 15 kg more muscle to be at final form. But other than that, this is solid physique. I'll give this like a solid 7.3 out of 10. 7.3 out of 10 is really good physique. 7.3. Yeah. All right, boys. Everyone follow up as well, boys. All right, don't forget to follow. I'm seeing some accounts here. There's no follow back button here. All right, I would appreciate the follow as well. Can you rate mine? I followed. I will, bro. I will. What did you rate Matthew at? Matthews, bro. You know how? Well, I haven't done Matthews yet. Matthew is here. All right, this geezer is hella lean. Right, this geezer is hella lean. Probably around 11% body fat. Right, you got a decent amount of muscle mass as well, very proportional, but you still look pretty young, so the muscle maturity is not quite there just yet, right? But yeah, very good physique. I think you just need to build a little bit more muscle, a little bit more muscle maturity, but that just comes with time in the gym, right? That just comes, yeah, you're 17, so you're pretty young, but have a crazy physique, right? This physique is like very aesthetic, pretty much top tier. You just need a little bit more muscle mass. You might even grow taller as well, right? Saying that, but I'll give this a solid 8.4 out of 10. 8.4 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Kenzie, come on now. We got Toby WH in the chat. Toby WH, let's have a look. Appreciate you, man. Nah, man. Thank yourself, you know what I mean? Thank yourself for all the hard work. You've been pushing yourself every single day, putting in every rep, putting in the hard work. Don't you know what I mean? Gotta thank yourself. Thank the old self. Thank yourself 2-3 years ago. Yo, rate me, bro. Most recent video, third most recent push. All right, so let's have a look. Push. Okay, I see. All right, Toby WH. Right, you got a decent amount of muscle coming through. You got a little bit of definition coming through. However, I think you are holding on to quite a bit of body fat. Right, body fat percentage probably around 17%, or probably about 17-18%, right? But I can tell you have a lot of muscle underneath it. What you want to do is cut down the body fat, bro. All right, cut down the body fat down to like 14-13%, right? A lot more muscle definition will come through, a lot more detail will come through in the shoulders, right? And the love handles will go as well. 97 kg there, bro. Yeah, bro, right? How tall are you actually, Toby? How tall are you? Let's see. Is there any gym diary? Yeah, I'll say, right, just cut down 6'1". Yeah, cut it down, man. Cut down the body fat. Keep building the muscle, and you should be Gucci, right? For physique rating wise, right? You're pretty proportional on the chest and shoulders, right? Actually, chest and arms. I think maybe focus on your shoulders a little bit more to get the proportions better. But other than that, right, physique rating wise, I'll give this like a solid 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Just because I can see the muscle mass underneath the body fat. That's already impressive at 17% body fat. Yeah, man. I can see a lot of muscle underneath it, poking through. It's like dying to come out, right? It's dying to come out during summer. But yeah, Tage Mage. Let's have a look. Tage Mage. Thank you for the rose, by the way, Peter. I appreciate it. Let's have a look. What did Tage Mage say? What Tage Mage? I'm 18. I'm 18. Have that in thought, bro. Yeah, age is just a number, boys. All right, everybody start differently. You know, some people start at the gym at 11. Some people start at the gym at 18. Some even start the gym at 30, 40, 50s. You know what I mean? So I don't really base these rating on age. I just base it on how good it looks. You know what I mean? Physically, 12k views. 12k views. This one. All right. Let's have a look. All right. Okay, Tage Mage. No, you got a decent amount, actually a good amount of muscle, right? A lot of definition coming through as well. You got the Christmas tree slightly coming through, abs and obliques coming through. You're probably about 15% body fat, right? What you want to do is, right, cut down the body fat just a little bit, right? Just a little bit, probably about 1 or 2%. Get down to 13%. And then boom, right? A lot of these back definition and striations will come through a lot more prominent abs. But other than that, right, you got a decent amount of muscle mass, and the proportions are there as well. Good round shoulders, good chest. Let's see the back again. Maybe work on the lats a little bit more, right? Lats is a little bit lacking, but other than that, right, very good physique. I'll give this a solid 7.8 out of 10. 7.8 out of 10, bro. Right, you can probably hop up into like an 8.3 just by cutting down the body fat. But other than that, man, great physique. Put me in the queue for the rate. I will, Peter. Everybody, double tap the screens and follow up, boys. I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? I would appreciate it, guys and ladies. All right, who's in here? Let's have a look. Hey bro, can you rate my recent vid? I will. MKU lifts. I will. Just give me a moment. Be patient with me. You know what I mean? I got 2, 4, 5 more to go through, and then I'll open up a new batch. All right, let's have a look at this. I'll say Matthew. Matthew, still up in there? Is Matthew still up in there? Matthew, you still here, bro? I don't think he's here. I can't see his name on the thing. Oh, he is here. I see him. Cool. All right, Matthew. I'll say Matthew. This is still like a beginner's physique, right? This is still a beginner's physique. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, hold up. I'm confused. Right, this looks pretty beginner, but how comes here you look so much bigger? How comes here you look so much bigger? Where is it? There we go. Right, here you look so much bigger than here. I'm confused. And there's later as well. What's going on? What's going on? Alright. Wait, let me try gauge a better... Wait, let me see this one. What's going on? Where's the physique? Probably a pump. Probably a pump, but a pump wouldn't do that much, would it? A pump wouldn't do that much. Like here, yeah, here and here, great physique, but I'm not too sure what's going on here. Maybe it is the pump. Alright, let me just rate this one. Alright, let me rate this one. Angles too. The pin is older. Oh, I see. The pin is older. Makes sense. Alright. Alright, let me get the physique. Where's the physique? Let me get the physique up. Okay, let me just watch the whole thing, man. Because the physique is long to... Fine. Alright. Alright, boys. How are we all doing today, bro? Today was back day for me, man. I went ham. Back and shoulders. Oh. Can you look at mine? Of course, of course. Bro. How many... Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. Like, I'm waiting for the physique to come through. I ain't been gym. I can't lie. Ash, you are slacking, bro. You slacking. Oh, there we go. You are slacking, bro. All right, cool. Matthews, we got Matthew in the chat. Right, this is like an intermediate physique. You know, you got all the six pack coming through, the obliques coming through, decent amount of muscle, decent amount of leanness as well. Probably about 14% body fat. Actually, probably about 13% body fat, right? Probably about 13% body fat. You got the striatus. What is this called again? The satius muscle or some shit. The rib muscles coming through, right? Pretty proportional. You look like a pretty tall dude as well, right? You're filling out the frame pretty well. What I'm gonna say is, you know, you do need a little bit more muscle to fill out the frame. Probably about 10 kg. Probably about 10 kg of lean muscle mass to really fill out the frame. But other than that, bro, this is a solid physique. A solid physique. I'll give this Matthew a solid like a 7 out of 10. Right, I think you just need to put on the muscle mass. Do not bulk, right? I don't believe in the bulk, boys. So do not bulk. Just do a main gain and keep the same amount of body fat on you and just put on more muscle. That's what you want to do. Other than that, great physique, man. Yeah, good triceps as well. We got Milko. Milko. Okay, Milko is on. Obviously, the Milko is pretty young. He's on the skinnier side. This is like a beginner's physique, right, Milko? Is Milko still up in it? Yes, he is. Right. This is I'll say you're very lean, right? You're probably about 12% body fat, but the muscle mass is not quite there. Right. What you want to do is just put on more muscle, put on more time in the gym, put on more reps, and you should be good, right? Do not bulk, just main gain like the last guy, and you should be good. Right. Other than that, right, pretty lean, pretty aesthetic. But I'll give you like a solid 6 out of 10. I'll give you like a solid 6 out of 10. You just need more muscle. But you're a pretty young guy. So do not take that to heart, right? Just take it as motivation and put in the work. All right, we got Bolgan. All right, we got 52 heads in here, boys. That's nice. Nice, that's the 52 heads. That's nice, man. Everyone, right, do me a favor. Double tap the screens, right? We're working out fingers today, boys, right? Let's work out our fingers and double tap the screens and obviously follow up. I would have much appreciated it, man. Looking at topless men daily, hours upon hours, topless men, right? It's kind of sus, especially in the middle of the night like this, 11:30. Right, so I would appreciate the follow, boys. All right, this guy Borgun looks pretty lean. Look at what the fuck. Look at the tricep on this guy, boys. We're having trouble playing this. Try refresh. What the hell? Put me in the queue. I will, boys. I will. All right. This guy's tricep is crazy lean. All right. A lot of definition here, but I can't see the whole body. All right, there we go. This guy has a great physique as well. Great physique. Hey, isn't that from a anime, bro? Isn't that from an anime? Hunter x Hunter, no? I'm not too sure. But yeah, this guy, great physique. You know, I'll say, right, pretty lean, probably about 12% body fat. Great proportions as well, decent amount of muscle mass. I'll say he still needs a little bit more muscle mass to fill out his frame. But other than that, bro, look at the shoulders. Oh my days, very, very lean shoulders, bro. Crazy, crazy shoulders. I need shoulders like that, right? Let me ask him for advice, actually. Borgen, what do you do to get shoulders like that, my guy? All right, I'm trying to do that, bro. Where is he? Is he still up in chat? Is Borgen still here, bro? Let's see. I don't know if it's still here or not, right? There's too many names to look through, but this is a great physique. I'll give this a solid 8.8 out of 10. 8.8 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Very good physique. It's shoulder press and lat raises. Shoulder press, lat raises. God damn. All right, I'll bear that in mind. Arm very dominant to be. Yeah, his arm is very dominant. His triceps is crazy. Very crazy triceps. All right, Bob MC. Mine, please. Look at mine. I just sent you. Don't send it to me. I'll click on your profile. UK Daddy, help me. God damn. Calling me daddy is just hitting my sweet spot, boys. I thought I was on the list. MJ. You're here, bro. MJ, you're here. All right, Jim Bob. All right, Jim Bob. I would say this is still like a beginner's physique, right? Obviously you still need to build more muscle. The leanness, you're probably about 15% leanness, but obviously you just need to build more muscle, man. Build more muscle, fill out the frame more. But other than that, this is like a solid beginner's physique. I'll give this like a solid, like a 4.9 out of 10. 4.9 out of 10, right? You just need to spend more time in the gym, put more reps in, stay consistent, and you Gucci. All right, we've got MJ. We've got MJ in the chat. All right, let's have a look, MJ. Thank you for the rose, Robert. I appreciate you. Yo, bro, can you do me, please? I missed me yesterday. Thank you. All right, Kyran, I'll do you. Pause. All right. All right, Kyran is looking crazy. I mean, not Kyran. MJ is looking crazy. Hella lean, probably about 10% body fat, right? Look at the abs are hella popping, right? Probably about 10% body fat, right? A lot of muscle. Really filling out his frame. Good chest and arms. Oh, and lats is really poking through as well, right? I'll say this is like pretty much final form, right? Considering how tall you are, this is pretty much final form. MJ, how tall are you, bro? Show mine, bro. Rudy, I will, Rudy. I will. Give me a chance, bro. Give me a moment. Everyone double tap the screens, man. We're at 4.5k likes. Let's get up to 5k, boys. 5'7". Yeah, 5'7". Hey, come on now. 5'7". So you're probably about what, 73, 74 kg, right? Give or take, maybe. Probably about 75, maybe. But yeah, remember my name, UK Daddy. I will German try. I will. God damn. 65. You're 65 kg. What the hell? I'm 69 kg and I'm 5'7" as well. But I don't look like that, right? But I'm probably around 14% body fat. You're like 10% body fat, which is pretty crazy. Maybe I need to put my body fat down, right? But very good physique, pretty final form. I'll give you a solid, bro, like a 8.9 out of 10. 8.9 out of 10. Very good physique, man. MJ, come on, my boy. Everybody follow up, man. I would appreciate it, and double clap the screens. You know how we do it. Let's get up to 5k, boys. Let's get up to 5k. Come on now. All right. Let me get Kyran up. Where's Kyran, bro? Kyran, talk. I can't see your name, bro. Let's see. Kyran and that UK Daddy guy. Who's that UK Daddy guy? Let's see. Caesar, Rudy, German TY. Just just for calling me UK daddy. No, where's Kyran? Kyran, chat, bro. I can't see you. Can't see you. All right, boys. Oh, there we go. Kyran. Oh shit, Kyran. There we go. All right, I got Kyran out. Okay, hey, guys, if you want me to rate your physique, right? If you want me to rate your physique, type gold in the chat right now. GOLD, gold in the chat, and I'll bring up your profiles, boys. All right, gold. GOLD. All right, we got SZ Looks. I don't even know how to pronounce that name, bro. But I'm lagging. Oh my god, boys, the spam. Oh my god. Okay, we got Rudy. Bro, the spam is lagging me up, boys. Relax. Relax. We got Avicii, William, Avicii. All right, we got Rudy. I got him here. Willie Viking Jim. We have, let's see. Oh boys, I'm lagging. I'm hella lagging. What's going on? I'm lagging, boys. Relax with the gold. Clinton. We got Clinton. We have Caesar. We have John Paul MC. We have if I called out your name, that means I click on your profile already, boys. Yeah. We got Yamam. That's a crazy name. All right. And we have, oh my god, the spam, boys. Relax, little pet. Oh, I'm not gonna say that full name, right? But this guy. We have William. Do I have William already? William? No, I don't. We have William. We have Robert. Goddamn, boys. There's so many of you, man. What the hell? I'm gonna have to do quick fire ratings if there's so many of you like this, bro. Right? Back in the day when there wasn't a lot of people up in here, I would do nice, full, lengthy ratings with advice and shit stuff, you know what I mean? But now, goddamn, so like and comment the video. Yes, guys, like and comment the video. You know how it goes. You haven't. Oh, there we go. Request as a guest. You want to come up as guest? Should I do a new show, bro? Just bring up guests and show the physique IRL. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy fun. We got Yara no. Peter, I swear I got you already, Peter. Do I have you already, Peter? I'm pretty sure I have. We got Robert. Let's see. Okay, maybe I don't. Let's get Peter up. You ain't got me. Sorry. All right, boys. All right, let's just do quick fires. All right, let's do quick fires, man, because I can't be looking at this many men, topless men. Why don't you? AVDIC. I got you already, bro. You're like here somewhere. There you go. AVDIC, bro. I got you already. Relax, relax. Get me, mate. All right, try Tristan Lee. Oh, bro, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Tony. Ben 10. Profile pic, I'm 17. All right, cool. Let's start this, boys. Let's start this, man. I got too many profiles up already. Let's start this. Everyone double tap the screens, man, and follow up if you haven't done so already, boys. I would appreciate it. Looking at men, hours upon days, topless men. It's crazy, all right? I would appreciate the follow. We got Kyran. We got Kyran. Start of winter. Let's see. I'm gonna do quick fires here, boys. Quick fires. Because all right, this is like a solid beginners to intermediate physique. All right, beginners to intermediate physique. A little bit of definition coming through. I will say, right, what you want to do is get more muscle, cut down the body fat a little bit more. You're probably about 17% body fat right now, but cut it down, and boom, you should be good, right? Physique rating wise, I'll give you like a solid 5.5 out of 10, Kyran. But yeah, 5.5 out of 10. Right, hey man, can you do me because I need advice on cutting the bulking right now? All right, Clinton, don't worry, I'll get to you. All right, German try. All right, German try. Let's have a look. Or be better. All right, German try. You know, obviously a W's transformation from that to this. right? Obviously, you've got wide shoulders, small waist, good amount of muscle. But I think you're still holding on to a little bit of body fat though, right? Six pack abs is there, but it's not as prominent. Maybe cut down like 4%, 3% to 4% body fat to really get that definition on the abs through. Other than that, this great physique. I'll give this a solid 7.2 out of 10. 7.2 out of 10 German try. We got I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh, okay, all right, this is still like a beginner's physique, I would say, right? It's still beginner physique. Obviously, you're still holding on to a lot of body fat. What you want to do is cut down the body fat a little bit more. Actually, not a little bit more, quite a bit more, right? I would still say this is like a skinny fat build, right? It's somewhere over there. You got decent arms there, right? Arms and maybe shoulders are decent. But I'll say, right, just cut down the body fat a little bit more. Build more muscle to really fill out the frame and fill out the loose skin as well. Especially if you got guys, especially if you're a bigger dude, right, and you're cutting down, you want to focus on building muscle fast rather than cutting down the body fat fast, right? That way you can really fill out the skin and limit the loose skin. That's what you want to do. Physique rating wise, I'll give this like a solid 5.5 out of 10. I think the proportions are not there yet. I think you need to fix the proportions, but other than that, yeah, work on your midsection. Probably chest a little bit more. I think you're very arm dominant. All right, but yeah, we got Rudy up in the chat. Quick fires, boys, quick fires. I want to see the hearts flying through, boys. All right, double tap the screens. Let's see, this guy, I'll say he has a pretty good vacuum pose. However, the muscle is quite lacking, right? Back is decent, no, back is decent, but yeah, I'll say leanness, you're probably around 14-15% body fat. What you want to do is just build the muscle a little bit more, get more muscle mass, Rudy. But other than that, all right, this is a solid intermediate physique. I'll give this like a 6. I'll give this like a 6.3 out of 10, Rudy. All right, that's what you want to do. When you look at mine, can you look at the pump check video, please? Of course. William, when you look at mine, look at the one videos with the little kid in the video. Pause, bro. AVDIC. All right, AVDIC. Let's see this guy. This guy is a mass monster. When it's my turn, click on my other account, which is linked in the bio. All right, I'm gonna have to try and remember this, bro. All these instructions, bro. I need to try and remember it. What the hell? All right, this guy is a mass monster. However, he is holding on to quite a bit of body fat. Right, body fat is a little bit too high for my likings. Probably about 17%, right? What you want to do is cut down the body fat, probably down to 13% to get that muscle definition to come through, right? Other than that, unless you're powerlifting, unless you're like a strong man, right? Everyone has different goals. Unless you're one of those, other than that, cut down the body fat, man. You don't need to bulk this far, right? I think but bulking this far is just it's not necessary, right? Check my TikTok 8 months transformation. I will, bro. All right. It's not necessary. It's not necessary to take this bulk this far. But yeah, this is a decent physique, I'll say, right? I'll give this a solid 7 out of 10. You just need to cut down the body fat, William. And the second recent video is the transformation type shit. Wait, is William? This William still here, bro? I don't even know if this William's still here. Oh, he is still here. I see him. Is he typing? Did he type anything? Let's see. Let me scroll up. Sorry, boys. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit just to check my vid, brother. I'm 16. Check my vid. I did, bro. I just did. All right, this is the vid. Yeah, man. I'll say yeah. Just cut down the body fat, my guy. All right, we got Willie Viking Gym. Willie Viking Gym. Check the videos. I have a progress video. To be honest, right, guys, I don't want to see progress. I just want to see what you have right now. But progress is sometimes nice to have. Oh, okay. What the hell? This guy's progressions is crazy. All right. Okay, this guy, obviously, he is hella lean, probably about 12% body fat, wide shoulders, small ass waist, right? Very aesthetic build, full chest, veins running up to his shoulders, pretty final form physique, you know. This is pretty much there, right? I think, right, maybe focus on your abs a little bit more to get more prominent, right? To get it more blocky and prominent. Other than that, right, very proportional physique, very top tier. 16 as well, pretty crazy at 16. Right, I'll give this physique a solid 9 out of 10. Pretty crazy. 6'3", filling height is framed pretty well. Very crazy physique, man. Can you rate my physique? Of course. Clennington, what you say, Clennington? Clennington, you gave me like some instructions, like 2 + 2 = 4, -1, that's 3. Quick maths. Go to bio. Oh, there you go. Let's see. All right, follow up, boys. Follow up. I would appreciate it. Which one? KC lifts. This one. Oh, I followed you by accident. Is this you? KC lifts. This is you, right? I think. Check my 8th video, my guy. 8th video. To be honest, right, there's so many people in the queue. I can't really be going back and forth like that. You know what I mean? You know, so bear with me, boys. Right, I'm here almost every day. So double clock the screens and follow up. All right, so obviously, okay, let's have a look at this. Day 1 of the bulk, 70 kg. I don't think you need to bulk. KC lifts on the real. I don't think you need to bulk, right? I think all you need to do is the main gain, right? The 6-pack is there. If you bulk, right, the 6-pack is going to go away and you're going to look too bloaty. You're going to look too balloony, right? So what you want to do is do a nice main gain or a lean bulk, right? Not a full-on bulk. What you want to do is obviously, yes, build more muscle. And as you are building more muscle, right, you'll burn more calories. And as you burn more calories, you'll burn off the excess fat. And once you reach your ideal muscle mass, and that's when, right, the body fat will slowly go away anyway. So if you do a main gain, you'll look good all year round, 6-pack abs, you know what I mean? But other than that, this is still like a beginner's physique. I'll give this a solid 5.5 out of 10. 5.5 out of 10, right? I would like a comment of yours on my 8th video if you can tell me what I need to do. 8th video, god damn, a Da Vinci William, bro. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one. I told you already, cut down the body fat. All right, I think you just need to cut down the body fat, William. All right, I think you're too bulky. Cut down the body fat. But yeah, who's this again? KC's lift. Yeah, just build muscle, man. Main gain. I'll give you like a solid. What did I say? 5.5 out of 10. Did I say 5.5 out of 10? Yeah. All right, we got Caesar. We got Caesar up in here. Never tracked protein. Exactly, bro. I've never tracked protein. I've never took protein shake in my life. Can you rate mine? Of course, boys. Can you rate me? What's the time, bro? Oh my god, it's nearly 12. All right, this is a decent physique as well. Pretty lean, 13% body fat, wide shoulders, small waist, definition there. I'll give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. SEZ Aesthetics, 7.5 out of 10. Very good physique. You just need a little bit more muscle to build out the frame. John Paul Mack. Let's have a look. John Paul Mack. Boys, as we are waiting in here, you know what to do, man. What the hell happened here? Bro, let's hop on. That's funny. Anyways, John Paul Mack. Is John Paul Mack still not up in here? John Paul Mack? There's John Paul. Oh, he is. Pump check video, please. Pump check video. Which one is that? Pump check. All right. All right, John Paul. Obviously, you're pretty lean. You're probably about 14% body fat, right? Decent amount of muscle, wide shoulders, small waist, obliques coming through, which is pretty nice, right? I would say if you cut down the body fat a little bit more, John Paul, probably about 1 or 2%, right? Get that nice definition to come through. Other than that, this is a great physique, man, right? Nearly top tier. I'm at 11%. You're the one where it says state my height. What do you mean the one where it states your height? Oh, this one. Hey, my G with a long hair. All right, cool. Yeah, again, yeah, it's very similar thing that I said to the last one, right? You just need to cut down the body fat a little bit more. Maybe focus on the abdomen area to get that more bulky, right? More to make it poke through your body fat a little bit more, right? But other than that, great physique. I'll give this a solid 7.8 out of 10. 7.8 out of 10. Very good physique, John Paul Mack. Yeah, mum. All right, welcome to the chat. Check my pinned. I will, boys. What's the times? All right. This is a decent physique as well. Pretty full, right? However, I think, right? I think the back is kind of lacking. I think you're very front dominant, right? I think what you want to do, yeah, mum, is focus on the upper chest and the back to really fill out your frame. But other than that, great physique. I'll give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. 7.7 out of 10. All right, little. Okay, I'm not gonna say that name, bro. All right, this guy right here. All right, this guy right here looks pretty tall. Right, he's probably about 6'5". How tall is this guy, bro? Little guy. Are you still up in here? How tall is you? All right, obviously it's pretty aesthetic. Right, wide shoulder, small waist, probably about 13% body fat. Filling out his frame pretty well. He's 6'2". Yeah, he's filling out his frame pretty well. I'll say this is a pretty aesthetic physique, right? Nice cap shoulders, full chest. I'll say maybe cut down the body fat like by 1%. That's what you need to do, like 1%, and you'll be at final form. But yeah, very, very good physique. I'll give this like a solid 8.3 out of 10. Very good physique, man. We got William with the Christian cross. William, what did you say I need to do again? Look at the second vid. Second most recent with little kid. All right, this one. Okay, obviously the transformation is a W, right? All right, you got a nice full definition in the arms as well. I think, however, right, obviously the muscle mass is there, but I think you need a little bit more. Well, actually, probably about 10 kg muscle mass more to really fill out the frame. Body fat percentage wise, you're pretty lean. Right? I'm not too sure how lean, because I'm only seeing side poses right now. But other than that, this is a solid, decent physique. Can you check my physique competing later this year? Come on now. I will, boys. I will. Everyone double tap the screens and follow up, man. I would appreciate it. But yeah, rating purely based on the arms, right? This is a solid physique. I'll give this like a solid 7 out of 10. William, 7 out of 10. I think you just need more muscle mass. We got Robert in the chat. Let's have a look. Robert. All right, Robert is a mass monster. I can tell Robert is a mass monster, right? Maybe. Can't see anything here. Let's have a look. What's going on? All right, nothing here. All right. What are we working with here? I can't see much, William. Robert, I can't see much. What's going on? What am I looking at here? Let's see. A lot of doggy. I can't rate this. Robert, I can't rate this. I can slightly rate this. Obviously, I can see a lot of muscle, right? Dog is cute. Yes, dog is cute. But yeah, I can see a little muscle, but rating-wise, I can just use my imagination. My imagination is telling me he's like some sort of power lifter with a lot of mass, but a lot of body fat. All right. So I'm gonna have to give you like a 7.5 out of 10, purely based on the mass. I think body fat wise, maybe a little bit too high, but I can't tell because everything's covered up, Robert. But yeah, we got a like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe to the video, boys. All right, this guy is back, right? Pretty lean, right? But I can't see much, right? Just one photo of the back, pretty lean, a little bit of muscle definition. I'll give this like a solid 7, like a 7 out of 10. Yeah, pretty aesthetic. William, please check my first and second. William Aesthetics. I will, bro. Yara no. Let's see. Yara no. This is like a intermediate build. I think you're holding on to quite a bit of body fat, probably about 16% body fat, right? Cut down the body fat, work on your abs a little bit more. But other than that, right, it's decent physique. I'll give you like a solid 7 as well. 7 out of 10. Yara no. Peter up in the chat. Second, third, and seventh. God damn, that's thank you for the instructions, but god damn, man. All right, let's see. All right, decent. All right, a lot of definition coming through. All right, yeah, probably about what? Let me see. Probably about 14% body fat, 13% body fat. You know, decent amount of muscle. I think, right, maybe you need to cut down the body fat by a little bit, probably about 1%, right? But just build the muscle as well, right? I think you need a little bit more muscle mass to really fill out the frame. But this is a very good physique, right? I'll give this a solid 7.7 out of 10. 7.7 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Yeah, very proportional as well. We got Trisletics here. Let's have a look. Trisletic. Check my 5th vid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, I'm guessing. All right. Hey, you know who you remind me of? You remind me of the was it twins? The mixed race twins. Who what's their names again? Not the trend twins, but the mixed race ones. Fuck, what's their names again, boys? What's that mixed race twins that makes fitness videos as well? Shit, I forgot their name. Alright, who cares? Alright, obviously this is a very good physique. The Da Vinci guys, the one that talks in sync, yeah. The light skinned guy with the blue eyes or some shit. But yeah, they're funny, bro. But yeah, this guy, very good physique, man. Very good. Maybe work on your posing a little bit more, but other than that, bro, very good physique. Pretty lean, probably 13% body fat. Very proportional as well, right? Nice traps, good shoulders, lats coming through, bro. Decent physique, bro. Right? I'll give this a solid. This is like nearly final form, right? Nearly final form. I'll say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. A lot of good muscle mass. 8 out of 10, bro. We got Tony, boys. Oh my days, I've been talking for ages. Oh my goodness, boys. My throat is hella dry. Alright, everyone double tap the screens and follow up, man. I would appreciate the love. Because, you know what I mean? This guy, let's see, this guy. There's no physique here, bro. Where's the physique, my guy? Where's the physique, my guy? Can you check mine? I will, boys. I can't see the physique. There's no physique on here. I can't rate. Alright. Purely based on his profile picture. No, I'll give this like a 6.5 out of 10. Purely based on the profile picture. But Tony. Is Tony still here? Tony? Tony's not here, bro. Oh, pardon me. We've got Ben 10. Alright, what's going on here? Holy moly. Is this the before and after, or is this AI, bro? This is a crazy physique. Oh my god, what the hell? Bro, trousers are going a little bit too low, man. What's going on, right? Oh, this guy, crazy physique. Like, this is top tier right here. Top tier aesthetic physique. Very lean, a lot of muscles. Oh my god, why does he keep doing that, bro? Why does he keep pulling down the panties like that? That's crazy. What's it? Who's this guy naming here? Ben 10. Ben 10, you still here? Ben 10, bro. W's in the chat. Look at the transformation from that to this, bro. Ben 10, are you still here? I see your name here, but AFK. But yeah, they're very, very crazy physique, right? This is like peak aesthetic right here. Peak aesthetic, right? Wide shoulders, small waist, a lot of definition, cap shoulders. What can I say, right? This is gonna have to be like a 9.5 out of 10. I think this is the best rating so far, boys. Don't you agree? Best physique yet I've seen today. Ben 10, if you're still in the chat, crazy work. He's still in the chat, but he's not typing. But yeah, crazy work, bro. Can you give me advice on my physique? I can send you a TikTok DMs. If you want to send me a picture, right? Send it on the Discord, boys. If you want to send me a picture, send me on Discord. Because, yeah, damn. Right. All right, boys. Right, everybody double tap the screens right now. Everybody follow up, right? I would appreciate it. But it is 12 o'clock now, and my one and only rule is I do not look at topless men after 12 o'clock because it's a little bit sus, you know, as you can imagine. He said it was a filter. Oh, I see. Oh, the face was a filter. But yeah, boys, everyone follow up, man. I'm here every single day. I'll be back here tomorrow. But yeah, just bear with me. I'm only one guy looking at bare topless men. So I appreciate it, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow, bro. Love. Just follow up and I'll be here. my days. YT people. Oh my days. I am parched, bro. YT people, bro. What the hell? What the hell? I am parched. So parched right now. Who is this? Alright, boys. Hey, come on now. People following and unfollowing here. But alright. Peace. Have a good day. Whoever's on the